Kenobi! Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to season 1, episode number 1 of Obi-Wan Kenobi, man. I've heard a lot of things about this. Some good, some bad, but I'm here for it. As always, we have just finished up Book of Boba Fett. I thought it was fantastic, you know. It had some things in it, but it had some S tier moments in it as well. So I'm excited to move on to this. You know, I've heard mixed reviews about all the Star Wars shows, you know, at one point or another, literally from Mandalorian, Kenobi, obviously, Book of Boba Fett, Rebels, Clone Wars, even Andor. You know, I hear some great things about Andor. I also hear some bad things about Andor. I feel like every kind of Star Wars shows has its positives and has its negatives and it has its haters and it has its lovers. But for me personally, I've loved absolutely everything I've watched when it comes to Star Wars. There has been some gripes with certain things, but overall, I do enjoy them, man. And I'm excited to check out Kenobi. You know, as you guys know, I'm going in release order for the most part. I know I am doing the new season of Bad Batch right now, but I had already watched, you know, season 1 and stuff. But other than that, I'm kind of going in release order for the most part. So I believe Andor will be coming after this. And then after that, you know, I know Mandalorian comes out in March. I'm going to try and watch that live with you guys as well. But we're here to this, man. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I know this takes place about roughly 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, you know, between episodes 3 and 4. So I'm excited to see kind of what stories we're going to tell, excited to see what characters we're going to see, if we're going to get to see Luke and Leia as kind of kids or babies. I mean, maybe not Leia, but more so Luke, you know, because Obi-Wan's on Tatooine with him and whatnot. But I didn't see any trailers for this when it was coming out, so I don't really know what to expect going into it as far as storyline things, I guess, so to speak, right? Like, I don't know what the overall story for the show is going to be. And if, you know, it's kind of like Mandalorian where we're rocking episode to episode and things kind of build up, I'm here for it. But regardless, I'm super excited to check this one out. So guys, I'm going to stop wasting time. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction will be up on Patreon as well as early access to the next 2 episodes if you guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode.
You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the force.
Stop!
You believe it's this boy?
Dude, don't do this to me. Don't give me these flashbacks.
Meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Clouded this boy's future is. An apprentice you have, Qui-Gon. Impossible to take out a second.
Obi-Wan is ready.
I am ready to face the trials.
Oh, but I got chills. Like, my legs are shaking already, bro. Holy.
You've been a good apprentice, Obi-Wan. I foresee you will become a great Jedi Knight.
Your apprentice, Skywalker, will be.
Bro, don't do this to me, man.
How do you know the ways of the Force?
My mentor taught me everything about the Force. Even the nature of the dark side.
Twisted by the dark side, young Skywalker has become.
Dude, that shot. Oh, look at that.
I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Yeah.
Estimate my power. It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them.
Bro, this is one of the best edits I've ever seen. Fucking Palpatine. Oh my gosh, dude.
Do his family send him?
I will take the child and watch over him.
So I guess it is going to be him kind of watching over Luke.
Training I have for you. Your old master. How
Ooh.
to commune with him, I will teach you.
Are we going to get to see him commune with Qui-Gon too and how to talk to Force ghosts and stuff? Bro, that was one of the most amazing edits I have ever seen for Star Wars, bro. That was beautiful, man. I got chills. I didn't even want to take a drink of my coffee. That was beautiful, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. And the clips looked so good. Did they enhance them or something? I swear they looked better than they did even in the movies, right? Or am I tripping? Oh, we're getting these clips, bro. We're really picking up right here. What Jedi is this? She putting up a good fight. Dang, they got her though. Look at this sight, bro. Wow. Palpatine, bro. Oh my God. This is great, dude. Wow. The visuals, if nothing else, are just straight stunning, bro. I can't get over how good it looks. I recognize the one on the back left too, the female, but I can't put my finger on where. Is it not Fallen Order, right? Am I tripping? Bro, it's funny because the Inquisitors really be thinking they're so hard, but in comparison to some Jedi, like we saw it in, you know, Tales of the Jedi, what Ahsoka did to that Inquisitor, right? And I know some people are like, she is not that strong, bro. Y'all must not know Ahsoka. You know what I mean? The Inquisitors be thinking they so hard, but when you put them up against a Jedi who's actually had some good training, they don't stand a chance, bro.
You know who we are. You know what we do?
You hunt Jedi.
In actuality, I would say the Jedi hunt themselves. Do you know the key to hunting Jedi, friend? It is patience.
And hostages, right?
Now, if he were smart, he'd keep moving, but the Jedi code is like an itch. He cannot help it. So he steps in and saves your saloon. His compassion has been his undoing.
Oh, she didn't want to waste no time. She knew he would save him. Dang, it's him. I thought it was going to be Obi-Wan. Who is this? Yeah, he ain't trained or nothing. I don't think he's just a Force user, right? He ain't no Jedi.
You'll never find us all.
Information, he doesn't want him dead. He ain't no Jedi though. He's just a Force user. Like he wasn't a part of the Order or nothing, was he? He ain't got no lightsaber.
Watch who's after scraps.
Scraps are all we have left.
Then we should be hunting bigger prey.
He is not yours to find. We are past this, third sister. I will not warn you again.
Consider him forgotten.
Y'all really, y'all want to hunt Obi, but y'all don't want to find him. I'm telling you that right now. Like, y'all scared of Vader, bro, in the way he trained you. Y'all are terrified of him. You want to see the man that put him in that suit? Like, I really don't think you do. Jeez, is that a crate dragon skeleton? No, right? That thing don't look like it. Nah. Some type of meat. Must have harvested it from that thing, right? Oh, is that Obi? I think it is. My man living the simple life. Dude, this is kind of sad, man. Like, seeing this. Dude, this is sad, man. Think about like the stuff he was doing before, from Jedi Order Master Obi-Wan Kenobi to here, like having to hide and not use his Jedi powers or anything. Like it's, dude, I'm seeing this stuff more and more. These shows, what happened after, what happened in between, what happened before. It hurts my soul, man.
You're late. Do you have it?
Dude, the Jawas are useful, man, if you understand their language and stuff.
I'll give you 50. Yes, I had some parts stolen. I need a new processor board.
Did he steal it?
Tika, If you're going to steal my parts and then sell them back to me, could you at least clean them first, as a courtesy?
Cleaning costs extra, yeah, alright.
Well, don't count on it. I've heard the Jedi are all but extinct. Well, thank you, Tika. Goodbye.
It's cool to see him interact with the Jawas and stuff, man. That's awesome. Because he ended up saving Luke from them in episode 4, right? I mean, I know there's different tribes and stuff out there, but dude, this is 10 years later. He's still having PTSD from this. I mean, it makes sense, dude. Anakin was literally his brother.
Only pain will you find.
Yeah, he's probably been having those dreams literally nonstop. Like, think about the pain he went through, man. You know, I know Anakin, he went through physical pain and whatnot. Emotional too, because Padme and whatnot, but like, dreaming about flying and racing, driving the speeders and stuff. Just like his dad. He brings stuff here for him. Little gifts and whatnot. That's what he got from the Jawas. Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder how much direct contact he had with them, you know? If he ever talked to him.
No Lola for the rest of the day.
But she didn't do anything.
Shut her down. I mean it.
That means at some point Lola must get destroyed, right? Because we never saw her in any other Star Wars stuff in the original trilogy.
We don't need anything from you, Ben.
It's just a toy.
It's a lot more than that.
There's more to life than your farm, Owen. He needs to see that. There's a whole galaxy out there.
I'm asking you to leave us alone, Ben.
I brought you the kid.
We talked about this. When the time comes, he must be trained.
Like you trained his father? Anakin
Cheap
is
shot.
dead, Ben. And I won't let you make the same mistake twice. So leave him on the farm with his family, where he belongs.
Bro, it's like you're so scared that something's gonna happen to him, so you're like, let me just shelter him from the world and keep him essentially locked up like a prison, right? Like, bro, Owen, dude. Like, even something as small as a toy, like, he's not even training him. It's like something as small as a toy, man. Like, jeez.
You have no rights here. We're not under the Empire's... All we want is information.
Bro, she took that like a champ. I don't even hear her crying. Maybe she passed out from the pain.
You know something?
My family's of no concern to you.
It might be. You got a Jedi on that farm too?
No.
Why should I believe you?
I have no love for the Jedi. Jedi are vermin. I kill vermin on my farm.
You protect your family. I like that, Owen. It's important. You think you could protect them from me?
Bro, this motherfucker's just on a power trip.
They failed you. Abandoned you. There is no point in protecting them. They would not do the same for you.
Obi-Wan, what you gonna do?
No!
Oh.
If you remember anything, rewards will be given.
She's always on her power trip shit, even when she first came, right? For Nari, bro, I hope she gets her head chopped off. Like, bro, she's on a power trip, man. Even the Grand Inquisitor told her to chill out. Now you're doing the same shit.
I didn't do it for you.
Yeah, I did it for Luke, because technically Luke is a Jedi, right? Well, I mean, I guess at this point they don't know, right? Because they don't know if he's showing any signs. But I mean, like, it's Anakin's kid. That boy got one of the highest midichlorian counts ever. You best believe his kids are going to be Jedi. But I hope somebody takes the third sister out, man. I really do. Whether it's Obi-Wan or Nari, somebody.
A few years you'll be off to university, then junior senate.
The Senate's boring. It's people in itchy clothes arguing.
Well, it may seem so.
I don't want to be a senator.
Which is why you'll probably be one of the best.
People who don't want power are best fit for it.
One day this planet will look to you, Leia. There are many ways to lead. You just have to find yours. Plus, imagine the look on your cousin's face when you get to boss him around for real. We will apologize.
Yes, Father.
He's better with her than the mom, it seems like, in certain situations like this anyway. Because, you know, he tries to understand her a little bit. He understands that she wants some freedom too, and she's got to find her own path, right? You can't force her into something that's not for her. Got to give her a little bit of freedom to experience things too.
I thought you said you really got through to her.
You know what she's like.
I know who she's like.
Send a unit. She can't be far.
Bro, it's kind of sad, you know, seeing all this stuff because, I mean, we know what happens to Alderaan, right?
Hello, Princess.
Why are you here?
Just waiting.
For what?
You?
For you.
Who is this? Who are these people? Oh, Sheens are getting kidnapped, man. Bro. Oh no, is this Bale calling him? Is he gonna have to go save her? Dude, that little chase right there kind of reminded me of the mods high speed chase and Book of Boba. Little cringy, but she's been in the forest. She knows the forest more. I guess you could put it that way, right?
Whoever they are, they knew where she would be. They were waiting.
What about the Senate?
We cannot let this become public. It would draw too much attention.
Your guard, then? Or a bounty hunter?
Only you know how important she really is, Obi-Wan.
My duty is to the boy.
What about your duty to his sister?
That was your duty.
Find someone else.
Ugh.
She'll be better off.
Man, I mean, yeah, you could hire bounty hunters, but like, what bounty hunters can you trust to save her without knowing that information, right? Like, I'm trying to think of the ones out there that he could hire. Like, you don't want to hire Cad Bane or like Boba Fett at this time to go save her, right? And Finnick, I don't think she's around at this time. She'd be too young right now, right? Oh, Obi-Wan's really, I guess, yeah. I mean, their guard, like he had said, but I don't know. Inquisitors again? Oh no. Did they get the Jedi? Nari? Oh, they did, bro. Seeing that's gonna make Obi-Wan want to get back into action. Because he didn't help him either when he asked for help. I mean, like, Nari, you can't tell him to go bury his lightsaber out there because they already know who he is. You know what I mean?
I'm not the man you remember.
Well, you're going to have to be.
I can't leave the boy.
This isn't about the boy, and you know it. You've made mistakes. We all did. It's the past. Move on. Be done with it. You couldn't save Anakin. But you can save her.
It's a mental block, man.
And what if I can't?
There is no one I trust more with my child than you. Please, old friend. For her. One last fight.
It ain't gonna be one last fight because once he steps out into the light, they're gonna be hunting him, you know what I mean? Like, he spent the past 10 years kind of covering his trail and staying in hiding. You see a little bit of it in there. Yes, sir. Oh, is that his and Anakin's?
You sure he's gonna come?
He fought beside her father during the war. He'll come.
That's why. Literally the bait. That's why they say they hunt themselves, because they can't help but help, right? The compassion they have. Man. So she hired them to kidnap her, to draw Obi-Wan out. Dude, the third sister, I hope Obi-Wan kills her. I hope you've been practicing at least. Bro, I wouldn't be... I'd be hiding that dang on your hip a little bit more, you know, maybe a little more concealed, Obi-Wan. Oh, dude, I hope he's been practicing his forms and stuff at least. I mean, I thought we were going to see him commune with Qui-Gon and stuff and learn... Oh, dude. And learn, you know, how to talk with him through the... as a Force Ghost and stuff, like Yoda was saying at the end of episode 3 and in the little edit they did at the start here, but... Man, I'm going to leave this playing in the background just in case there is any after credits for this. Ewan McGregor produced this too, huh? Okay, let me find out. Our boy doing a little something. Kenobi, season 1, episode 1 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. What an episode, man. Again, put me anywhere in the Star Wars universe with characters I know and love, and I will love the show. I've said it time and time again, and I'll say it again. I love it, man. Great start to the season. Great start to the show. I don't know if they're planning like multiple seasons for this show. You know, I kind of assumed with all their Star Wars shows they would be, but Book of Boba Fett I don't think has been confirmed for a season 2 yet, so I'm not sure. I mean, I guess we got to get through this first to see where the story's going to go, right? See if there even is opportunity to have a season 2, but seeing the Inquisitors in this was dope to see him in live action and see him kind of come out like that. The third sister looks familiar. I don't know if it's just the actor. I don't know if I've seen her in Fallen Order. I don't know what it is, but she looks familiar. Obviously, the Grand Inquisitor we saw in Rebels and whatnot. The other Inquisitor that was with him on the right side toward the start of the episode, basically the other third Inquisitor, not the third sister and not the Grand Inquisitor, but the other one. I'm pretty sure he was in Rebels as well. And maybe the third sister was just in Rebels and that's where I recognize her from, but I hope she gets her head chopped off. You know what I mean? Like, she's pissing me off. She's on a power trip this episode. I get like, she wants to find Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't know what exactly she wants to find him for so much. Maybe for Vader, you know what I mean? Because we know how scared the Inquisitors are of Vader with the training tactics he uses and stuff. We saw it in Rebels when the Grand Inquisitor killed himself. He was like, I'd rather die than go back to Vader failing, right? So maybe that's why. I don't know, but the tactics she uses, man, she's like on a power trip almost, it seems like. And I don't know, I hate seeing stuff like that. Like, it really irritates my soul. So I hope she gets hers at some point in this show, man. It's cool to see Leia. I didn't think we were going to get to see Leia really at all. I mean, it makes sense that we do, but going into the show, I'm just thinking it's going to be about Obi-Wan. Obviously, he's on Tatooine. He's watching over Luke, so I didn't expect to get any Leia. But it is cool to see that we are going to get a little bit from both kind of worlds, so to speak, right? Obviously, he's going out to save Leia now and stuff, but he's walking into a trap. I'm excited to see some live action fight scenes again with Obi-Wan too. I hope he's been keeping up on his training. I mean, 10 years is a long time, and he buried that thing, so I don't know if he's been practicing his stances or anything like that, but Obi-Wan is good. But at the end of the day, when you've been out of something for that long, a decade is a decade, man. You know, he's going to have a lot of ring rust on him. So I'm excited to see how the fight scenes are in this, because fight scenes, I think, in live action Star Wars, I think fight scenes are the best thing in the best part of the shows, right? I think a lot of people agree with that. Don't get me wrong, seeing some S-tier moments like with characters returning or cameos or like dialogue scenes between certain characters is amazing, but the live action fight scenes in Star Wars is just unmatched. I love seeing it, from, you know, the lightsabers, the Force, the blasters, things like that. So I'm excited to see what the fight scenes look like in this show specifically, man. Now, as far as Owen goes, like in episode 4, we kind of seen he didn't really like, you know, Jedi and things like that. He didn't really like Obi-Wan too much. And I remember, because I recently rewatched it, right? I remember mentioning it, like, why doesn't he and stuff like that. I mean, it makes sense, right? From what he explained in this episode too, he feels like Obi-Wan kind of failed Anakin in a sense, or he was the reason everything happened the way it did, I guess, which, I mean, I don't blame Obi-Wan, right? Like, I blame just the Jedi Council, and kind of more specifically geared more toward Mace Windu as a whole. I feel like nobody except Qui-Gon would have been able to save him and raise him as a Padawan in that state with the way things were in a correct way, because he was like a good balance between sticking to the rules but also doing what is right in the end, right? You know what I mean? And Obi-Wan, like, he's a great Jedi and everything like that, and any other Padawan I feel like he would have been perfect for, but Anakin obviously is a super special case, and it was just finding that balance. And I feel like Qui-Gon would have been the only one that could have at that time. Now again, if you take maybe Anakin, you put him there as Obi-Wan's Padawan outside of the Clone Wars, outside of the war and stuff, maybe things would be different. And I get episode 1, you know, there really wasn't, the Clone Wars wasn't going on, but there was still all the stuff with the Sith, you know, Darth Maul and things like that. So I don't know, dude. I feel like Qui-Gon kind of was the only one that could have saved him from turning to the dark side. Obviously, Luke brought him back in the end, and he did still technically bring balance to the Force, killing Palpatine and things like that, minus the sequels, right? But I don't know, dude. I don't feel like Obi-Wan failed him, but I understand Owen's point of view on it too. He kind of wants to shelter Luke from it, but it's also like, bro, your answer is to essentially kind of hide Luke from the world. And I get, you know, right now growing up, yeah, it's a good thing to do, but like, you got to let him experience things, like something as small as a toy you don't want him to have even, right? Like you're like, we saw it when Obi-Wan was out there looking out over them at their farm, and he was sitting there practicing like he was in a ship or a speeder or whatever. Like, he's already doing that stuff on his own. He is showing signs and things like that, but it's just sad to see the way things were. But that montage at the start, I want to rewatch that shit, bro. I want to watch that stuff again and again and again, man. That was such a beautiful edit, such a beautiful montage, such a beautiful highlight of all the stuff from the movies, man. I've watched a couple of them. I haven't watched a ton. Back when I was streaming a lot, I did react to a couple on stream, and they're amazing, you know, some of the fan-made ones, but that one right there in particular was just amazing. The quality looked really good too. I don't know if like they enhanced the quality from the movies originally or what, but you know, obviously I recently rewatched episodes 1 through 6, and I don't think they looked that good when I rewatched them, you know, quality-wise in comparison to that. Like, maybe they did some color enhancing and things like that, but that opening highlight, the first like 3 minutes, man, dude, I had chills. My legs were shaking a little bit. Like, I love it, man. You know, it's just crazy because 3 years ago, I remember, you know, watching the first Star Wars movie. I was like, I hope I don't become a huge Star Wars fan. And here I am, bro. Star Wars fan. You know what I mean? Like, I love this universe. I love everything that Star Wars puts out. I can't help it, bro. And you know what? I enjoy it, dude. I really do. But I'm excited to see how we continue this show. I'm excited to see how we continue this series and what is going to happen as far as Obi-Wan fighting, dude. I hope the fight scenes are super good, man, because those are some of the things I look forward to most in live action Star Wars. So I hope they do a good job with it in this show. But guys, I'm going to stop. We're at the end of the video, not the start. But guys, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, also, if you guys did enjoy this reaction video, make sure to leave a like if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. What is something you guys want to see me react to next on the channel? I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Alexander Collins, and the homie Christopher Larimer. Shout out to you guys for the support. Much appreciated. If you guys don't know, I do have a Patreon. You get early access to stuff 2-3 weeks in advance to YouTube, as well as full-length reactions. The link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.